Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the chaos that is the 3D print shop right now. Oh dear God, I do not want to have to do this, but here we are. So, if you guys have been following along, you guys know this is like the fourth time we've had to rearrange. And these two tables right here, as I have this whole thing starting to get beautifully made, look how awesome this looks. It looks so good. And then we realized, dang it, we gotta move these things around. So basically what we are up against, I gotta take everything off. We're flipping the tables so that, because this is a 5 foot and this is a 6 foot, it's actually a miracle that they fit. But I want them on the opposite side because I think I want, see how this white doesn't quite fit? It like comes over the edge. So it'd be better on this table, but I don't want it in front of the window. So we're gonna switch tables, and then we have a board. This board actually from the old shelf. We're gonna put another board right here, and we're gonna have it lifted with 3D printed. I'm not sure if we're doing skulls or jack-o'-lanterns, but we're gonna have the skulls underneath the boards, so I can have a shelf there. It's gonna look really nice. I'm excited. We still have to get the computer in here from out there, and look at this hot mess, you guys. Look at all of the inventory. It's just absolutely unreal. We got a lot of projects going on though, so we're gonna talk about it. But all of this is happening today. So luckily the reveal should be in this video, so stay tuned. But on the FL Sun T1 Max, the first time in a really long time we had a fail on it. I mean, I wouldn't call it a fail. We're still having him go, but he is a senior pumpkin. He has lost all of his front teeth. I mean, jack-o'-lantern. So we're not sure if we're going to use him. We might. We're just letting him go. It is what it is. What are we at? Oh, by the way, they switched this. So it now says normal and silent mode. If you hit this little button right here, it will take you back to the percentages, which I prefer anyways, but just fun fact, they updated that. That's kind of a new feature. The 85X actually is working pretty good. We made a little coffin shelf. Looks pretty nice. This is in that really pretty shimmery green color from, I'm not sure who it's from actually. I have it in my store, but I don't remember who it's from. It says Contour, but that's not the brand, I don't think. So this is the filament color, and then it comes out like this, so it's not quite the same, and it's close, but this has some like iridescent purple looking color that shines on it. You don't get any purple when it prints, so keep that in mind. Not every filament looks the way it prints. This is definitely one of those prints. This is a much darker black with green. It only looks very shiny because of my flashlight, but it's a very dark color with a very subtle green sparkle. So it definitely doesn't look anything like the spoolie, but you know, keep that in mind when you guys are using filament. It may not come out the way you thought. Right on over at Miss Wahlberg, we are making some more bat magnets. We made 7 last week and they're all gone now, so I'm just making some more. Down on the Cheaty Plus 4, we've got another type of coffin shelf, so we are getting ready for Halloween, doing some stuff. The Cobra S1 is not on. We just did not have enough time to get something going last night. You know, 8 colors takes a little bit more prep work, so we'll get something going on him today. We're gonna go check out what is in the office. I'm so sad I have to tear all this down. Ugh. So moving along into the office, we've got, these are caterpillar magnets. They were just a request from a client, so we've got those made for her. Here's the top to a pumpkin. I'm not sure where the pumpkin was made. Maybe he was already made. I'd have to ask Louise why there's no pumpkin. Maybe he started with the lid first. And then down here, we've got the furry Labubu, which we've tried to print this twice on the 85X. I'll just show you a clip right now. We are not having luck with our new machine here. And now we've wasted almost 2 days of trying to get this thing made. But because this keeps getting stuck, this machine will keep printing. So needless to say, I was really upset about, you know, the fact that the 85X will ghost print you if the filament gets stuck. I don't like that. That is a huge glitch, a software glitch maybe, I'm not sure, but I'm gonna let them know, and I just, for me, that is like a huge thumbs down in my book, because, you know, filament gets stuck often, and then losing your print just because of a tangle is not cool, you know. This thing is about done. We got another hour for the shelves. Those are gonna go into the coffin that I believe the Cheaty Plus 4 was making. And that is what this Wednesday is looking like, you guys. We are about to get it going. I gotta remove all of this. We're gonna switch these. I'm also trying to decide if I wanna keep white. You know, I always have white for crystals, but black looks great for the 3D, and I'm thinking, as you can see, I'm mixing everything up now. So if you guys are new here, I used to just purely do crystals over here. Both tables were all crystals. And then over here was just a big wall unit. It's like a shelf on top of a desk full of 3D. So I had them completely separate. This standing desk from Flexi Spot was an island in the middle. So now that we have just 2 tables, I am going to mix everything up because I've been going live on Facebook for about 4 years now. We're switching and going to Whatnot. So that's kind of, you know, long story short, that's what's happening if you're new here. So we are mixing, you know, crystals with 3D, and I think it looks very nice. I think it's very pretty and colorful and cool, and I love it, and I'm excited. So yeah, I will bring you guys along the way as we get everything going. I'm trying to do my first live on Whatnot on, I wanted to do it tomorrow. There's no freaking way on this planet I'm gonna get it ready by tomorrow. So I'm hoping Friday, but if not, you know, Saturday, Sunday, don't matter. I'll get it done. We will be live this weekend at some point. This will be my first public live. I did a private live last weekend and it was so fantastic. That's why I decided to just go full on feet first into Whatnot. So if you guys are excited to learn about Whatnot, let me know in the comments. I'll actually leave a link down below if you want to buy anything on Whatnot. It doesn't even have to be with my shop. You can go and get $15 off as a first-time buyer. That is Whatnot's gift to any new buyers. And I have a link, so you can use my link if you like, and that would also give me a kickback, so it's much appreciated. But I'll leave my link below for any buyers or sellers interested in Whatnot, and I will bring you guys along the way. So happy Wednesday, everybody. It's kind of a long first clip of this morning, but I will bring you along the way and see you guys as the week progresses, and I'll see you there. What is going on, everybody? Happy, what day is it? Tuesday? No. Happy Thursday, everyone. We did a lot yesterday, but we didn't finish. We have the computer in here now, which is so nice because we were walking back and forth to the living room to try to slice. So now that we have the computer here, everything has been just so streamlined and amazing. I'm so happy. Here is our senior pumpkin. The supports failed, so he lost his top teeth, but he came out just beautiful. It's a tiny little, is that a shift? I mean, I would, no, that's not a shift, it's just a roll, but it came out really beautiful. Look at how gorgeous this thing came out. I'm so excited. It's got a puck in there, a light puck. We gotta get batteries, but this was done on the T1 Max. Just can't wait to do a comparison of all of the printers. But check out the table. I think it came out really good. I'm really excited about it. I do have a lot of back end stuff to do, so if I'm on a live and somebody wants to order one of these, I kind of want to have my stuff already in there, so I gotta, you know, do the back end of Whatnot today. But basically I got everything coordinated based off of weights and stuff, and then a lot of stuff is not on the table. So down here I've just got piles of stuff that's not on the table. That's all 3D toys that are not able to fit on the table, but it's all good, you know. It's okay. I'm not trying to show everything all at once on Whatnot. That's not really kind of how it goes, but you know, I put enough out here to where we can do a giveaway on magnets. We can sell Labubus and drawers, maybe a couple Imperials, and you know, maybe a couple little items here and there, but that's really all I have on the set for 3D. I got my pumpkins. Until I can kind of get some of the crystals, some homes. I don't really have the room, so that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna step on this dog, Charles. But let's check out what we are up to. In here we've got some tree frog magnets. This was a request from a client. They're not the same color that we have, but it was as close as we could do. So hopefully she doesn't mind. And then we've got some voodoo dolls that we're making. Unfortunately, almost every single one of them has failed. We are down to, I think, 5 on the plate. So hopefully it turns out. Just the BICU Cryo Grip plates are not sticking as well as they used to. I don't know if they like go bad, but definitely getting adhesion issues on these plates now. Like over here, well, I don't think this is an adhesion issue, but we lost this guy's toe, so we had to cancel him. But he's like some sort of 3D skeleton. He's looking pretty cool. I'm excited. I wonder if he's a magnet. I'm not sure. I hope so. We've got a Labubu that needs to be put together. Where's her carcass at? Let's see. So this whole thing is not going to stay here. We still have a lot to do. We're going to take off all these boards because we're already missing 2. One of them is right there on the wall. And we're going to put one right here. We're going to put one in the living room, in our room. So we're just going to dismantle this whole thing. We have nowhere in the house where this shelf fits. Believe it or not, it just doesn't fit anywhere. And I don't really want half a built shelf anyways. And I was thinking about it, I was like trying to find like nice pieces of wood like this to put as a shelf is really expensive. And you just go on Marketplace, buy a $40 shelf, and boom, you got 6 beautiful pieces that you can put on the wall. I don't know why I've never thought of that before. Try to buy those pieces of wood anywhere? I don't know. I haven't been able to find them. Then you gotta maybe oil them yourself. Anyways, what's going on over here? Here are some more Labubu parts. The P1S finished beautifully. Thank you very much, Ms. Wahlberg. I like it when you cooperate. What do we got? Nothing on the 85X. I think we just ran out of time last night. And then over here we've got a really big skull. He's doing it in this glossy Pet G. And we're just kind of doing it for decoration purposes for the show. I'm sure we could probably ship it out. I don't think it'll be too big, but we'll see what happens. Oh, he's got this on silent mode. Okay, probably because of the neighbors. So silent mode is 70% maybe? Interesting. Oh, I accidentally put it back on normal. My bad. Okay, if you go over... Okay, sorry, I didn't mean to upset you there. Alright, on the Anycubic Cobra S1, we've got some articulating magnet spiders. We just kind of wanted to give it a little bit of a challenge. Not everything has been super articulating. It's just been like one hinge magnets. So yeah, these have a lot of joints in the legs. We'll see how it works. So far, Anycubic Cobra S1 has been pretty good in my opinion. I'm excited to do my review. I got to work on that this week actually, but doing very well. Very happy with the Cobra. And then the Cheetah, do we got anything over here? So the Cheetah is actually making these parts for our light display. I'll show you what I mean. So over here we have these panel lights, and we used to have them pretty much clamped to the table, and we had one clamped on that shelf, and it was just not efficient at all. So we are 3D printing the attachments that it could just be placed on this wall, and it could be placed over on that wall, so it's gonna come out really well. So what a fantastic find for those panel lights. I really hope they work. But we got a lot to do. I'm feeling a little bit under the weather if you haven't noticed by my voice. I'm gonna take it easy today. It is Thursday, we've got karate, and then I've got to really prepare for my whatnot. Now my whatnot live is already scheduled for Sunday. I really wanna go live before that, but I just don't know if it's in the books. Look at all of my stuff up here. It had nowhere to live because we only have 2 tables now, but it's okay. I'm really liking how the room is turning out. It's looking really good. Obviously this is gonna be gone, but it's just really feeling good, and I gotta get that shelf up there. I don't like all this white. But yeah, thanks for hanging out with us on this Thursday morning. I will see you guys in the next clip. Good morning, everyone. My pumpkin looks pretty cool. It's Saturday morning. Everyone's sleeping. Some lights on in here. We've got all kinds of projects on the books lined up for, at least I got a bunch of stuff ready for last night, and I'm gonna go check it out. This guy I pulled up, and guess what? Here he is right next to me. He's kind of gray though. Interesting. He's pretty creepy. He does have a frame. that comes with this. This is that red silk I got from Flash Forge. Oh my god, I love this color. It's so good. And he's scary. We did some skeletons. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm gonna have to redo him. It's okay. I'm glad they came out this size though, and I didn't do any bigger. We've got some scary coasters. Now, I don't know if I should actually go out of my way to put these on cork. Do you guys do that? Or do you guys just leave them as like these pucks? I thought about making them, just gluing magnets on them to make them on the fridge so you can just easily grab them off. Because like, where do you keep your coasters? I don't know. On the counter, I guess? We are not coaster people, so... I know there's lots of coaster people out there though. But these were just an experiment, really. I think they came out really great, though. I really like them. So yeah, as you can tell, we are ramping up for Halloween. Oh, it looks like we have a few more. Hopefully those got printed. We did some devil skeletons with some pitchforks. I thought those were pretty cute. I pulled up these, but I don't know if we're going to do them because they're just not... I don't know. They're just not really that exciting, to be honest. This one I was really excited about. These are bookmarks, Jack and Sally. And then we've got, this one's so creepy. Oh my gosh. I'm like scared to print it. The It Girl. Or no, not the It Girl. The Ring Girl. Oh my goodness. This movie was so scary to me when I saw it in theaters way back in the day. Anyways, so the room is, we still have this table here. We're probably going to use it for the live, which is tomorrow. So tomorrow is my official first public live on Whatnot. I'm very excited. I'll talk a little bit more about that before I let you guys go. Looks like Wahlberg did the other coasters. So that's exciting. I like this plate. This one's really nice. Ooh, super pretty. These are the holographic plates. I get questions a lot about how to get the sparkliness on these, and that's exactly how we do it. We just use these holographic plates, which I have linked in my Amazon shop. If you guys are ever curious, my Amazon shop has most things I talk about. You guys can go check them out. Yeah, those came out super cool. I'm excited. I think we're gonna sell the whole set versus individually, because now that I'm on Whatnot, everything is set up a little bit differently. And like I said, I'm gonna show you guys, for those who are curious to do Whatnot, stick around a few more minutes and I'll talk about and show you what I did. Maybe it'll help. What else is going on? Mr. Geetek, how you doing? Busting out a new ghost kitty with no problem. Definitely super excited for that. We had ghost kitties last October and we found a new one. So this is year 2025's ghost kitty, I guess. We got to print some eyes, but I'm really happy with how she turned out. Even though the only white we had was this transparent white. I mean, it's not really transparent, but I don't know, 3D Hajor has just some weird white. So, nothing on the 85X. I think we did actually print out something yesterday. I'll have to find it. We kept getting a weird error saying that feeder number 2 is... I don't even know. I'll have to ask Louise again, but I was looking at it last night and basically all we did was just to avoid the error. We just put it on a different... We just put it in a different tube and called it a day. So, oh my Lanta, the Final Destination up in here, trying to stab me. So something about it not wanting to feed, but it looks like Luis put a gray in here, so I'm not sure if he fixed it or not. I'll have to talk to him. But the way we bypassed that error was we just used a different tube. We used tube 2 instead of tube 1, if that's how they're numbered right now. I'm not really sure. And then it worked. So I'm now... Oh my god, again! Okay. Stop talking about the 85X. They are like seriously protecting it. Okay. Down on the Cheaty Plus 4, we've got the second set of equipment done.
What I love about this one, by the way, is the build size. We are able to get things done in one print versus multiple prints on other bed sizes. So I'm a big fan of the big bed plate. I want another one, but I ain't got the space. So far, Chidi's working out absolutely beautifully. Really no issues with her. And then on the Anycubic Cobra S1, always working out pretty dang good. It's just, you know, slow. Slow as a slug, I guess. These 2 hats took like 13 hours, and I swear to God, it was 13 hours ago we started it, and they're still working for another hour. So like I said, you got to add a few hours to your slicer because they don't seem to be the right like amount of time. I'm gonna have to really pay attention next time so I can be sure of that. Moving over here on the T1 Max, we got another gigantic skull made. We are doing one more in red. So we are going to put a black skull, a red skull, a black skull. It's going to make this table a little bit taller. It's not too much taller than this board, but I think it will look cool. Yeah, so, oh, we still got the A's to check out in the closet, so let's do that. I spent all day yesterday getting so much stuff prepared for Whatnot. I do have family in town, but I lost 2 days of my life from be feeling under the weather, so I just don't know if I'm gonna go out today. Oh, nice. We redid them. They must have been a really pretty quick print. 4.5 hours. Oh good, that bleed is not there. That's nice. I don't know what happened to the poop chute. It got knocked to the side. Ew, these must have been done on the 85X because that's where that filament is. Oh, they are in there. These are their tails. So I'm pretty excited for those. Yeah, look at these guys, huh? These guys came out nice. They're a little bigger and thinner than I was expecting. Unfortunately, these are really flimsy. Like super, they're like paper thin. So I'm kind of sad about that. I probably will not be selling these. I will probably, you know, just keep them. So yeah, so not everything works out. I mean, they're okay, but I mean, I'm not going to ship that. Not everything works out, you know? I don't know. This one took 6 hours. I'm very excited about it. I'm kind of nervous that it's going to be thin, but let's see. I cannot get prints off holding a phone, apparently. So like I said, not everything works out. I don't know what I was expecting when I picked this. I was like, oh, because I always look and see if other people print it to see like how they feel about it. And everyone was like, this thing is so freaking awesome. I can't handle it. And I'm over here just like, okay, it's like it's just flat. I thought it was going to be like some cool, like big 3-dimensional. Yeah, I totally did not. Okay. All right. It's the sickness, you guys. Jeez. Anyways, everything's looking pretty good. We could even get some stuff done in time for tomorrow. Our live is at 9, and I spent, like I said, the entire day getting everything taken care of. Now, on the back end, when you go into somebody's Whatnot show, this one is mine, you can see a video, you can see photos, you can go here into the show notes. This is everything that I have written for people who are coming in. And then on top of that, you can come right over here and you can see what's buy it now, what is under auction, things like that. So you'll get a feel for how to set, how a show is typically supposed to go. You can do your giveaways, you can receive tips, you can see any offers that come in, things like that. So it's really a exciting platform. I'm very, very happy with it. The only thing I don't like is I don't get paid right away. So that's kind of a bummer, but I'm used to that with Etsy. So another thing that I don't really like, under auctions, people are able to pre-bid, but if someone's going to pre-bid, say they're going to pre-bid $5 on an agate mushroom, I mean, they can, well, not me, because this is mine, but someone would be able to pre-bid, but you know, I don't really know which one they want. So that's kind of a weird thing that Whatnot has not finished figuring out. This is still very new. They're going to make changes, of course. So I have it so you can pick basically what you want out of the photos. So for example, if you are going to click the, let's say this Labubu I have at 39, I'm not sure if it'll let me. Okay, it won't because I'm not a buyer. But typically it'll have a drop down menu that'll say select which one, and then it shows you in the back end how to manage that. So if you come over here, you've got a lot of stuff. You just go over to your inventory, and then in your inventory down here, so I have variants. So I have an autumn color and I have a Jack Boo Boo. So they would be able to click which one they want out of my two based on when they go and purchase. You can make it a buy it now, you can auction it, you can accept offers, you can reserve it just for your live shows. There's your shipping profile. So it's all done on the back end. It's very, very simple and easy. I'm pretty excited. I haven't done a public live yet. It looks like I'm at 48 followers. So that's pretty good. I mean, let's see how many people show up. My first live is tomorrow. So when you're watching this, I'm either live right now or I just finished. So check it out. They've already improved their shipments page. Fresh look, more stability. Check it out. Okay. It doesn't look any different. Maybe I need to have something to ship in order to see the difference. So I still have $32 that will not process, and you can see why. And you click it, it will show you, okay, these are still processing, these last 4, it's been a week, why, I don't know. So click the order, and then you can actually go into the order and you can see exactly who bought it, their receipt. You can actually see a video receipt. So if I click that, it'll show you in 27 seconds what exactly they purchased. I think that's really neat. So I can check the location of this package and see, okay, it's totally freaking late and that's why I haven't been paid yet. So keep that in mind. The mail is the mail and your funds are at the mercy of your GD package getting delivered. So kind of not a cool thing in my opinion. I mean, with PayPal, I was paid instantly. We're gonna give it a go. I've already jumped in both feet. I've already said kind of goodbye to Facebook. You know, I've already said, hey, check us out on Whatnot. This is on my Facebook group. You know, come check us out. And even people in my group, which I have, I think 152 members in my group, and look at like one person has seen my comments, so, or my posts. So I'm really done with Facebook. I can't even get a hold of anybody unless I directly message people, and that's just not in the books. But anyways, we will be live tomorrow at 9 a.m. I don't have everything, but I do have a lot on here that is posted. If you guys want to go and give me a follow, that'd be great. If you guys do end up on my live, all I ask is that you participate in the chat, maybe give me some shares. It helps the algorithm. So while you don't have to buy anything, it supports me. So thank you for that. We do appreciate you. If you have any questions, of course, feel free to let me know. I've got a lot of videos to do on reviews, so this might be the last vlog again for a minute, but I will see you guys soon, and I wish you all a wonderful week. Happy printing. Best of luck with your sales and your printing journey, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now. Editing Jen here. So I realized while I was editing this vlog, I didn't even mention probably the most important part of all of this, which is the links in the description below. So Whatnot has a really great incentive to get buyers and sellers onto their platform. So they have 2 incentives, and I'm gonna leave both in the description if anyone is interested. So if you are a buyer, Whatnot is giving you a $15 coupon to shop anywhere on their platform. That also gives me a kickback. So while you don't have to shop with me, if you do use that $15 off coupon, I get a kickback, and it's much appreciated. Now, if you're a seller looking to do your first live sale, I will also have a link below. When you're ready to begin selling, use that link. You need to be live within 7 days of clicking that link. So be sure you're ready before you do that. I did not do that, and I was scrambling to get my first live done on the last day. So that was my private live. So it does work for a private live, but if you don't already have clients, that might not work for you. What they're doing for sellers is that they will match up to $150 of sales on your first live. So I was able to get that, and they honored it, and yeah, it's a really great deal. So if you are somebody who's already selling and you think that you can come over here and knock it out of the park, they will match $150, and if you're a buyer, they will give you $15 to shop with. So really, really awesome incentives to get people onto the platform. And what I do love about it is that the platform is just set up for buyers. It's not like TikTok where people are on the app to get entertained or to learn. And it's not like Facebook where it's just, Facebook is everybody's on Facebook. So there's really no particular reason for any one person to be on Facebook. It's all over the place. And Etsy is just, it's not a live selling platform. It's obviously just photos, and you pick and choose what you want from the store. Whatnot is all live sales that are buyer-seller relationships. It's all set up for live selling. If you are not live selling and you are scared to do so, let me know why in the comments. Let me know what is stopping you. But I wanted to get on here as Editing Jen to let you guys know that there are some really good deals down below if you're interested in Whatnot. This was a very Whatnot themed vlog for this week, so I really wanted to get that information for you guys. So with that being said, I wish you guys all the best. We are so appreciative of everybody who supports our channel and our business, and we wish you all the best. From our heart to yours, we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye for now.